Bizarre stories from subscribers.
My name is Samanta, and what I'm going to tell you is something I could never forget. Since I was little, I had a doll named Lily. I don't know who gave it to me. I just know it was always with me. She was very old, one of those made of hard rubber, and her hair had already completely come off her head. Even so, I couldn't get rid of her. There was something about Lily that was
strange. Whenever I played combing the hair of other dolls, I felt as if Lily was staring at me. Her fixed glass eyes seemed to follow my movements, even though I knew it was impossible. It's just in my head, I kept telling myself, until one night everything changed. I dreamed that I woke up in the middle of the night and saw my hair in the mirror missing pieces as if it had been cut unevenly. I remember the fear I felt, that suffocating feeling. When I really woke up, I went straight to the mirror, still trying to convince myself it was just a dream, but it wasn't. My hair was actually shorter, as if it had been trimmed with scissors. At breakfast, my mom noticed. "Samanta, why did you cut your hair?" I explained everything, the dream, the situation, but she just looked at me with that skeptical mom expression, like she thought I was making up stories. The next night, I went to bed with the feeling that something was wrong, but I tried to convince myself it was just in my head. That's when I had an even more vivid nightmare. This time I was completely bald. My head was shining under the light, just like Lily's. I woke up with a start, gasping for breath. The clock showed 5 o'clock in the morning. Something was very wrong. I never woke up at this hour. When I looked in the mirror, my heart almost stopped. I was bald. It wasn't a dream. It was real. My head was completely smooth, not a single strand of hair. I screamed so loud that my mom came into my room in seconds. Before she even asked what had happened, I pointed to the shelf where Lily was. Something about her had changed. The doll that used to be bald now had hair. And they weren't just any hair, they were mine. My mother turned pale, took Lily, looked at me and just said, "You will never see this doll again." And that's what happened. She made Lily disappear that day. She never told me what she did with her. But sometimes, when I'm alone in my room, I feel like I'm still being watched, as if Lily were nearby, waiting. My name is Julio, and I will never forget what happened at the new school in the neighborhood. When it opened, everyone was excited. It was modern, clean, with everything brand new. But a week later, strange things started happening there. The first signs were the drawings. They were bizarre figures, made with something that looked like black paint. Like stains spread out, but with almost human distorted shapes. At least 4 rooms had these marks. One on the staircase, another in the bathroom, another in the kitchen, and the last one in the courtyard. At first I thought it was just some student doing strange graffiti, but then the accident started. On the staircase where I saw the first drawing, a child fell and hit their head. It was horrible. She had to be rushed to the hospital. The following week in the bathroom, another accident happened. Someone got badly cut on the toilet. The guy was doing his business and suddenly the toilet broke. Then it was in the kitchen. A girl was having lunch and choked on a chicken bone. The teachers ran. She almost didn't make it. The 4th accident happened in the courtyard. A boy climbed up a safety fence and slipped, tearing his leg on the old iron. That's when I started to notice the pattern. Every place that had that weird drawing ended up being the scene of a serious accident. And worst of all, the next drawing was on the ceiling of my living room. It was a strange shape that I couldn't figure out what it was. I talked to my colleagues about it. I tried to warn them that something could happen, but no one took me seriously. And the worst part is, they started saying that I was the one responsible for those bizarre drawings. They said it was my fault, that I just wanted attention. Time went by and I became more paranoid.
Every day I looked at that drawing on the ceiling, waiting for something horrible to happen, until a month later I got to the classroom and noticed the ceiling fan was gone. My heart raced. I asked the inspector what had happened, and he replied, "It fell yesterday on the head of a student from the afternoon shift, and he didn't make it."
It's really strange that these things are happening here at school. I felt a chill run up my spine. It wasn't a coincidence. Something was wrong in that school. And the drawings were warnings that no one believed. I still keep wondering who could have done that. Could it be a restless soul that left its mark? Or a warning letting us know that something was going to happen? Or maybe that school was built on some sacred or desecrated ground, I don't know. I just know it had something to do with those strange drawings. These days, I'm not at that school anymore, thank God. But when you walk past that place, you can tell there's something off about it. It's all wrecked, destroyed. Hey guys, are you looking for a comic by Leo Augusto? Just add this WhatsApp that's showing up for you and hit him up, man. You'll get a list of available comics, alright? There are physical and digital versions. Call there and get your comic made by Leo right now.